Yo, what's poppin'? It's your main man's NJNP. Let people come in real quick, come through. You know, honestly, guys, I'm a person that has, like, you know, I'm not gonna say rarely talks about it, but isn't the biggest fan of talking about what happened. But you guys requested it, so we are going to do it, and so let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna let everyone come through because I know a lot of people wanted to hear about this, and I know some people want to give their input and want to hear it live. What's up? What is up? Shay Step, that you, bruh? Hold on, let me change the title of this. Hold on, I had a title, but I don't know, the events didn't change it, I guess. Oh wait, is it? Hold up, let me see how. No, yeah, they don't have it changed to where I had it at. All right, just a second. But yeah, basically we're going to be breaking down the nonsense that happened in OST 12, which is known as the tournament that I went hardcore and won, took it away, etc., etc. All right, let me just change this title real quick. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy Drum Day, everyone. I'm glad that he's doing well. All right, clean. Oh, okay. All right, nice to hear safe stuff. Good to see you, bro. Okay, change the title how it should be. Good. All right, so we are here, Smogon tournament 12 finals. As you can see right here, no winner. It's funny because I talked to people today, like I guess close to 2 years now after it happened, I'm doing good, man. And they're like, oh no, NJNP, you know, no, you won this tournament. Don't worry, bro. I mean, whatever it says, you won this tournament. It's whatever, man. Cause like the same people were like hating on me hard, not wanting me to get that trophy, and were vouching for me to lose it at the same time. So it's like, you know, you just take what people say with a grain of salt, I guess, you know. But let's get into it. So it was official Smogon tournament 12, and said it twice. And as you can see, everything's crossed out because it was a mess. It was a mess of tournament. And this was actually, funny thing about it, this wasn't the only no winner of that year. It was also a no winner in Grand Slam, which had similar ghosting going on. Well, my case was unique, but Newrof and like, yeah, that's a similar ghosting. It was so bad in Grand Slam. They recreated in Grand Slam, and then the person that won in the recreation got ghosted. So they decided after 2 times, okay, that's it. Cause it was so bad. Basically, the old Grand Slam was about to run into the new Grand Slam that was about to start. If they had like tried to recreate it again, which is just insane to think about, that you have to replay a tournament 3 times. If they try to recreate again, they would have been like, basically, all right, let's just basically cancel the next you know, just cancel the next Grand Slam because we still have this on our plates. But yeah, so many people just skip over the fact, especially new community members, that just hear, oh, NJNP, the webmaster, blah blah blah, team builder, blah blah blah. Oh, NJNP won a trophy, right? No, he lost it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so a lot of people don't know that there was a scandal before my scandal. There was Newrof, and Newrof had made a very impressive run. I don't think anyone has it on them. Does anyone have Newrof's run? Let's see if it was posted by anyone. I don't think anyone posted the Newrof's run. Whoa, no, that's not here. Let's see. No one posted our runs? Okay. It doesn't matter. We both had, I would say, lightweight rounds. Except I guess mine was had a little bit more competition. Well, no. To be fair, we both had decently we both had decent matchups. I got White Queen and Kratos Mana late. He got players like Badass and Nintendi. But yeah, so Newrof, me and him were actually decently close. Aside from Mons, and we knew each other on Facebook, and we we talked to each other, and like that's like, we talked to each other. We were smack talking on Facebook. Like me though, I wasn't doing no smack talk, because when it's all said and done, when it comes to tournament games, I get nervous myself. I don't really like shit talking, especially like I don't like doing that, because it always just comes up to bite. Here's the thing, like in a basketball game or a football game, something I have control over, I will talk you down and I will say all types of stuff, But with Mons, a game that you have a game in the bag, and then ooh, my bad, Para just asked you lose. I'm not doing any type of smack talk like that. No, that's insane. Especially for a tournament game. No, I'm not doing smack talk like that, because you're just gonna get hacked out and say goodbye. It's just not worth it at all. So anyway, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So going into that, Newrof and me were supposed to play literally 4 hours before we're supposed to play. Many people don't know this. I get a PM from an Italian. The thing is, at that time, I was not liked. Basically, to give you like, forget who I am now. Like at that time period, I was liked more international by international players more than I was by state players. State players, they hated me, but international players, they liked me. They fucked with me, okay? And so this Italian player hit me up, and Newrof was Italian. For people that don't know, Newrof was Italian, and Italians on the Smogon community at that time were known as cheaters. To be simple enough, they really got scrutinized. They were basically the most hated user base in the community. So, with that being the case, I got hit up by an Italian. I don't remember his name. This is on Skype, and he sent me these logs. Open up these logs, and I'm like, okay, why didn't they like? Okay, well, they didn't like me simply because of the fact they considered your man cocky, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a cocky dude, but like that's the thing, like I take a cocky approach to most things. It tends to bite me in the ass like it did in this situation. But yeah, I was a cocky dude. But like I was a cocky dude, but like I knew I wasn't like the best Pokemon player of all time. I knew players like BKC, players like AIM, were better than me, and I respected them, and etc. I wasn't gonna walk up. I wasn't gonna start typing at VKC, bro. You're a random. Get the fuck out of my face. I'll beat you anytime. No, I'm not. I was not that insane. But anyway, some things I said in battles made people feel the wrong way about me, and it's funny because like the people that I said said those things to in the battle were cool with it, because they knew I really wasn't like, I wasn't trying to mess with them or like try to get on their bad side. I was just messing around with the Smogon chat, but people got all uptight, man. Smogon is so two-faced, guys. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, let's proceed. So I get hit up with some messages, and I'm like, okay. I'm reading through these logs. I'm like, okay, all right, I see. And as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, okay, this is nice. This is nice. I don't know Italian, so I don't know why I'm trying to read. I don't know what the heck this is. So I'm like, all right, my mans. So what is this? So he tells me that those logs basically involved ghosting. And, kind of when you look at the logs and, like, I'm like, this kind of seems like ghosting, but I don't know Italian, so I can't jump to no conclusions. I can't make no accusations. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And so he's like, all right, this is ghosting. I was like, oh shit. Oh, okay. All right. you know, any ghosting accusations, anything that's actually true in Smogon is going to be a big deal. So I'm about to play my tournament game 4 hours away from playing the biggest tournament game of my Pokemon career, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got something to think about. So at the time being, I was really active. Basically, the way I am active on Discord, I was really active on Facebook, and I had this quote unquote, I guess some people call it Facebook circle jerk, but it wasn't circle jerk. It really was just all of our friends together, and we just had a blast. You know, just like a normal kick, you know, as way Discord is now, friendship group chat, and it was like 10 of us. And so I asked them, I was like, yo, I just got these logs, what should I do? And my friends were hilarious, man. My friends were like, okay, it's very simple. And Ricardo, you guys know Ricardo attests to this day. He still thinks this is the perfect thing to do. I play my games. If I win, I get the trophy, I proceed. If I lose, blow them away with these logs. There's a recreation, and I'm still fine. I still am in the tournament, and all I gotta do is prep for the next opponent that I get. And technically speaking, they were exactly right. That would have probably been like the best situation. But me, honestly, at the time, I was known as being childish, so they expected me to go with that. We'll go with that, you know, scenario. We basically get a situation where we have nothing to lose. And I was like, no, I'm gonna tell Isa, who was the head TD at the time. I'm gonna tell him, and we'll go over this and etc. And I contact Isa. We were cool. We were cool with each other at that time. And so I'm like, Isa, I got these logs of Newrof getting ghosted. Can you know, what should we do here? And so I tell him what transpired, how I got him, etc., etc. So he thanks me for the logs. Thanks me for doing the right thing. And so like he was in a rough. Ice was in a rough position because one, he had to get someone to translate. Two, he also had to try to get in contact with the person that gave him the logs, who was trying to stay anonymous and still has stayed anonymous to this day. Which is kind of surprising because Smogon, everything leaks in Smogon. So it was kind of surprising that he stayed anonymous. And so like, he had to first of all contact that person, ask them how they got them logs, etc. And I may be wrong, but he got the logs, I believe, if I remember correctly, because of the fact that Newrof had Asuya had his password. Someone had their password that was being passed around, and so he logged into one of the users' accounts. And through logging in, he was able to find such logs. Now I don't have the logs on me, because it was a while ago, and I definitely didn't save all of the information, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it's nice at times to just put this in the past. But anyway, Isa takes the logs, talks it over with the TDs. He tells me to postpone the game. As you can see, everyone, it was a majority, like, I would say 65. 35 like people going for me, and so I made this post. I'm going to have to postpone the match. Something has come up. Now the reason I made this post, nothing had came up. It was because Isa told me do something to stall this game out, because we need to confirm all these logs. We need to confirm all these accusations and make sure everything's fine, etc. And so like, I'm like, okay, I made that post. People were like, what? NJNP against the game? There a lot of people were against me because of this post. And as you can see, like, look at my post, 1 like, and he has 45 likes. They're like, he's like, are you effing kidding me? I had to drive 40 kilometers with my car to go to my father's house to have a solid internet connection. Now after all this, you play tonight, you say that you can't, man. You know what? Let's schedule for the next week. And so, one of the people that got banned with me, Brad Sharp, was like, translation to see is only available tonight, because he knew the truth. And, let's see, and we keep going down, we keep going down, we keep going down. And people were like, I miss when people, play the games, and Sue even made a post, and no one thinks NJNP is a ghosting slot. They just find his Mon 6 Scott post annoying. Yeah. We are still going. We are still going. We are still going. Blah blah blah. Hey, that's still 6. Former head TD, GOAT, legend. We keep going. We keep going. And here we go. All right. So this post got 202 likes. Crazy. All right. The TD team has received proof that Newrof has been ghosted by Suya and Bro Kappa. Yeah, Bro Kappa not only helped ghosting, but he also helped build teams, etc. for the player, and that's that basically. And so through that, you know, those players got banned. Newrof got disqualified from the tournament completely. Asuya, Bro Kappa, and Newrof were tournament banned and infracted. There was going to be a bracket recreation, and the thing was, it was looking really bad for Smogon, because they literally just, the last tournament in the last video, you know, I guys just did, we talked about Blue and the whole OST 11. So literally after that OST, the next OST they got drama with, like, it's like, god dang, will Smoke, like, I was kind of happy. Well, I was kind of surprised, to be honest, more surprised that there was no ghosting and nobody getting banned in the next OST, you know. Some people refer to OST as the official ghosting tournament, and sorry guys, probably hear me eating. I am, because I'm starving. You know, my day's busy. You guys know I'm always packed with doing it, but I wanted to do this because it was requested and you guys want it. So anyway, so everyone that Newrof beat, basically cheated versus, they got a second chance. So all these people got a second chance to win it all. So let's go back. Keeps going down. Keeps going down. Keeps going down. Keeps going down. I'm like, okay, this is why I had to go. Anyway, can't wait to see you bad. I had predicted Badass and Simi to play them in the finals. I didn't expect the team to make it out at all. And yeah, he surprised a lot of people and he made out. It's funny because I even helped Badass prep, but Badass, he really just gave up, guys. Like, cause he not like he honestly he gave up. He was tired of Mons, man. I gave him like an amazing matchup, and he just threw it away. Everyone in Smart Truth chat was going crazy over that game too. Like, why is he throwing it, etc., etc. So yeah. So yeah, Nintendo made all the way, and so we ended up with Nintendo versus NJNP to be completed by June the 6th. All right. So your boy's just chilling. Your man's is basically waiting a month. No, ghosting is not allowed. Ghosting is not allowed. Well, I'm confused. What makes you think that? Ghosting is not allowed. The people that I just went over the fact that the people that did ghost just got banned. What do you mean, man? But anyway, yeah. So okay, Nintendo and NJNP was supposed to finals. I'm waiting a month for these games. I have nothing to prep for because I don't know who my opponent is. It was so crazy that I was so like antsy on prepping and, you know, such a fanatic on that. When it turned out to be Nintendo and Wiga as the last two, I was like, okay, boys, that's fine. To my friends, all right, we're prepping for both. 5 teams for both. So as soon as that series was over, I was basically ready for Nintendo. But the thing was, with that Nintendo prep, I threw it all away. I threw it all away. All the Nintendo prep we did, I threw it all away. I was like, no, we're not doing this. I'll start off from scratch. I don't know why. I was antsy. I was like, no, I don't like this. We're starting from scratch. Start off from scratch. We had to make or find 5 more teams. We did that because it was the best out of 5 for this OST. It got later changed to 3, as I'm sure you guys know from the fact that ABR beat Bangay in 3. So yeah. All right. So let's skip some more. We played. I'm sure you guys can go over that series and how that went. But yeah, we played. If you guys want me to, like, I guess go over the matches that we played, I'm sure we could. But anyway, let's go over some. I feel like me going back to those matches is important for people to understand what happened. let's see. Where could I find this? I don't know if I'll find it by maybe if I can just type in. No. Let me try typing my name if I can maybe find. Oh no, wait, hold up. Let me try something, guys. Just a second, because I believe I played with an alt when I played Newrof. So let's go to YouTube and let's type in Zamrock's channel, because I know he covered each game and he was really excited seeing me win, because we were good, we decent friends at the time. All right. So Nintendo Zamrock. Let's just type in Nintendo Zamrock. That should definitely pop it up. Because when you type in like, what the heck? That didn't pop up. Nintendo and Zamrock did not pop up. Oh, it's showing results for Nintendo and Zamrock. Alright, so we get this. Alright, cool. So, alright, yeah, I was on the, okay, I was using this alt called, Cassius Slay, and the reason I was using, that is because, the great, Muhammad Ali had died, died a day, day before my game, and so I decided to honor him. I would go with Cassius Slay, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slay my opponent. So this game was pretty bad. I know I lost that game. This game was bad too. But this, I want to highlight these points. I want to highlight this game. So we're playing this game. Okay, you missed the first high jump kick. So this is what made people really start to dislike me. Let's see. Remember when Shake was versus Alexander and need a high jump kick? Miss. Well, I'm Shake at the moment. And you know, everything I'm basically just stating is true. Like, I really didn't need that. I needed that high jump kick miss. Like, when I saw this matchup, I was like, oh, this game is over. Because Metacham plus We've all completely cleaned my entire team. Like, it just completely went in. I was really, because like literally the only thing. All right, we'll proceed. I go ahead and scald. I burn the Tang. I scald again and predicting a double. Judging by the way he had played previously, he seemed to want to go aggressive. So I'm making these scald plays. Honestly, I wasn't the player I was then that I am now. So I'm definitely not saying I was playing the best. So anyway, this is leftovers. This is special defensive Scarm, I'm pretty sure at the time. I go for Iron Head, expecting Metacham to try to be coming in, expecting spikes. Basically, my goal was to prevent. But again, not my best play. Honestly, if I was playing better, those plays would have happened. We Giga Drain here. He says, so rocks, Ice Spike. My goal now is to pressure him with hazards and try to win this game. He goes 5 scratch. He misses, man. Like, I was hacking like crazy this game. He finally gets a burn. I try to go for Spore. He goes Tang. I go to my just basically setting up spikes, whirlwinding. He U-turns. He then Icicle Trashes, hits with I pursuit. I basically make a nice prediction. We catch that. He goes Lando. I go back to the Scarm and I dodge in the high jump kick. Okay, so this is the most infamous line and one of the most hated lines ever said in Smogon history that I'm about to say now. And this is what made people really dislike me. And honestly, it wasn't my intention to make people riled up or anything. I was just trying to have fun with the chat. I was just having fun with the chat. Because honestly, most of the time, I'm just looking at the chat and fucking with them. Like, that's usually what I'm doing when I'm talking to the chat. I like to fuck with them. And they felt some type of way when I linked this right here. And it was target practice. Basically, I was making a joke about how Nintendo had not only just missed basically 2 high jump kicks, which just completely screwed him over. And I was like, yo, bro, I train my Metachams there every day. And oh my god, if you guys can go back, you can go to Zamrock's video, and you guys can see how the chat went crazy when I said this. Hold up, we can skip to this. I'm pretty sure we can skip to this particular part. Yeah, that's the first. All right. Oh, here's the second video right here. Yeah. This is gonna be this part. Here we go. So we're gonna listen to Zamrock for a second.
I guess not to vouch for my boy, but I mean, like, what play did he have? Target prep is NJNP. Come on.
See. Look at this is where like a lot of people started hating me, man. We're gonna keep going. Even Zamrock was like, bruh.
I don't know what's going on with you, but whatever you're doing, don't what you.
So a lot of people found it hilarious. A lot of people were pissed at it. Anyway, we proceed. Proceed. What did I say? Sorry for the hacks. I'm cancer, etc. Yeah, that's what I said. Next game. What a nice. I know I said it again. I know I pissed people off when I said it again. Hold up. What was it for though? Let me see. What was it for? I know I said it again. Let's get through these battles. Hold up. Did I say it again? Because I know I said it again during some type of game. Yeah, no. That game was actually the only good game. Like, I was like, I choked this game. I remember this. Let's see. I swear I said it again. Oh yeah, I know when I missed and people started linking. Oh, target practice, target practice, target practice. Especially ABR. Man, ABR hated me back then. ABR disliked me so much. He felt some type of way about me. And so yeah, he was definitely anti me. He was like, oh yes, NJP's losing. God bless, God bless. And yeah, this is the last game. Honestly, it's kind of crazy how I won that game. It was amazing comeback. But I was down. Like, I played poorly in the start. But yeah, okay. So anyway, that's the end of that. I ended up winning. Blah, 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 blah. So let's proceed, because we're going to go down some more. So I win. And honestly, we can just chill for a second. Let's see. Newrof was trying to defend himself, honestly. It was so pointless. It didn't even make sense. But let's see. So at this point, sorry guys. All right, so at this point, I was trying to claim my my thoughts. Yeah, it basically Newrof was trying to defend himself and everything, saying, "No, I didn't get ghosted, etc." But it was really bad because Asuya had basically admitted that he did ghost him, but he kept trying to. It was such a weird thing. And Newrof, if you guys want to know how Newrof is doing fine. He's living life great. It's luxury and everything. I mean, going to parties, etc. The dude's fine. He does not give a damn about Smogon. But yeah, so yeah, it was pitter patter. If we want to go flashback a bit. So anyway, yeah, I'm coming off a win versus Nintendo. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like I finally accomplished something after playing Mons for like total of like 4 years at that time. I guess close to 5. I was coming close to my 5th year, and you know, I'm just thanking everyone that helped me finally win. And so let's see if I can go to a particular part. So let's skip. So yeah, I'm really happy that, you know, I won. I'm thanking my friends so much for their hope. And you know, honestly, because that was the only person that I had left to thank. Everyone else in the community really just hated me, or of course there were some people that stuck with me that still stick with me to this day. That's why they're my day ones. People like my man Blunder, my man Fuga, if you want to name popular Smogon users. And then you got you guys, when you guys know, like Ricardo, Maddie, Brolic, etc. So anyway, yeah, we keep scrolling. Just it was a ton of shit posting. Let's skip to 20. Okay, there we go. So let's see. Hold up. Okay. ICT. Can't tell if it's OU round to fine. Honestly, it was honestly pretty bad. Like we did not play well at all. We both played pretty weird to say the least. I choked, like, especially in that other game. But yeah. You know, people, congratulations, be calling my name Riv, etc. It was an awful series. I was like, okay, wow, good game, Centini. Gotta keep it classy, nice and simple. Thanks everyone for help. Who you are, you wouldn't have love without you. Special thanks to Lily for always testing and lefties for the speed on Rotom 66. Okay, so like, I had, honestly, I thanked all my friends every single week. I thanked them every single week that I won, except for the finals post, just because I was tired of Smogon's bullshit, of people complaining about me thanking my friends every single. They're like, why would you link your friend? I didn't know that, like, the tournament scene customs. I was just being a nice guy and thanking my friends, because they're the reasons why I played this game, and also the reason why I was doing so great. And so yeah, people saying gotta keep it nice to sleep. Oh, hello, target practice. You just link target practice. Like, how can you try to be cast to sleep? And so as you can see, my current manager, CB, he hated me for what I did. And he was like, some more of that good old class. And said, ABR at the time was like, where are the ghosting laws needed to cancel turn? He was so pissed that I won. Because the thing is, like, ABR was like holding me to him. Like, I mean, excuse me. ABR was basically like, holding himself to me. Like ABR and me like came up at the same time, so ABR definitely wanted to get that trophy before I got my trophy. We're cool now. But yeah, just salt. Tons of people salty that I won. Players like P2 that me are good friends now. He didn't want me to win at all, and we'll get into that. Keep going. We keep going. We keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Again, it's Teal with class. This is why I never wanted Teal to stop being tournament. Let's see. So this is when the this is when it started to collapse. Logs started getting passed around that I had if you say no, I'm not gonna say someone else can do this video better than me, bruh, because no one else can do this video better than me. So yeah, so anyway, let me just take a bite real quick, guys. Alright, so people were passing around logs, and name one person in particular. When I started all this bullshit was a player known as Isa, more recently, but old enough, was known as PK Kaiser, and I was friends with at the time known as PK Kaiser. This PK Kaiser individual came to me saying that he was sick of the friends that he was basically learning with or playing with, and he was like, yo, can you have a group, or do you have some friends that, or group chat that I can join, try to get better, and, you know, help me with OST and all. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, because, like, you know, he's a cool dude. I was like, all right, sure, like, my friends are cool, I think you would enjoy them. Yeah, sure, join. And this is all going down on Facebook, because this is where I did everything, right? All my, like, I invited him to the Facebook chat, and he was chilling with us and everything. So this is early OST rounds. He got like knocked out, I think, like round 3. He ended up leading the chat like around round 5 or round 6. And he was like, yo, peace. I was like, okay. It was confusing because he just randomly left, and I was wondering why I left. You know, he never like said anything, so he just dipped. So like, considering the fact that he just dipped, and like there was, you know, he didn't say anything. Like I completely like forgot, because like he just, you know, he never hit me up. You know, things happen. Life happens. So I thought nothing of it. So I end up winning the entire thing, and I start getting PMs of people saying, oh, I hope you enjoy your trophy. Oh, you're gonna miss your trophy. Hey, have you seen these logs? And I'm reading the log. I'm reading the logs. Well, no, it's like it was only one log, because it was only one log at the time. I'm reading the log, and I'm like, I don't remember this happening. And I'm honestly, I didn't remember any of this, man. I didn't remember any of this. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, what is this shit? I'm like, okay, someone obviously faked this. I'm not taking legitimately serious at all. This is some BS. I'm like, huh, oh well, you know, and I was kind of used to it, because I've seen tons of fake logs. And I was like, oh well, the Smogon community just trying to take me down as usual, because that's what they've been trying to do for like the entire period I had my trophy, man. They really were not fucking with me, fucking with your boy at all. So yeah, I wasn't like feeling any like different way. I was like, oh, okay, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't care. So yeah. So I'm like, well, damn, this is interesting. People started PMing the TDs about these logs, and the TDs have to take every single accusation, and the main, you know, the TDs basically figured out what they could do, and they decided to end up contacting me, and they basically like, okay, we under the suspicion that these logs are true. Here's the thing that always pisses me off to this day. Isa said from day one, when he first contacted me, okay, maybe not even day one, because I'm not gonna act like I'm 100% sure. Okay, day 1, day 2, basically when he first contacted me, simple enough. we have no reason to believe that you personally yourself were ghosted during your run, so we have no reason to remove your trophy. He said it verbatim. He said, we have no reason to remove your trophy. Later on, your trophy will not be removed. We will not remove your trophy. You may get banned for 6 months, and you will face the backlash and everything, but you will not lose your trophy. You will keep the trophy. You will keep the money that you received, etc. And yeah, it's the thing, like, in that OST tournament was the first time they had offered, like, money in OST, and I received $200, and, I received even an avatar, and it's funny because I offered, shout out to, Zarel, a really nice guy. Some people in the community hate him, but I really do like Zarel, and he's always been nice to me. Offered Zarel, I was like, okay, Zarel, could, I give you, like, I only take, like, $160, and you give me a custom avatar and, Smogon. Excuse me. Yeah, Showdown. That's the reason why I have it. And like, because you normally, to get a custom avatar, you have to you have to live your life on there. And I don't have the time. I'm barely keeping up with being on YouTube with you guys. So I'm like, okay, is that fine? He was like, I'll be honest with you, I'll do for you, no biggie. I was like, oh wow, I really appreciate it, man. So I got the $200 and I got the trophy. But yeah, so P2 and Omni were begging. I said user ISO of the logs. The logs got leaked, etc. He gave it to them, and he faked those first leaks. And then Dexa, through sources, ended up getting ISOs or PK guys, whatever you want to call the snake. Got his Skype, contacted him, and basically pressured him for the real logs. At the time, here's the thing that really annoyed me. At the time, and still at the time, PK Kaiser, Isa, was banned. He was banned on Smogon for allegedly some bullshit with talking to a girl about sexual activities, okay? Something along those lines. And like a monotype community, alright? He's suspect. He was already being considered, but they had 100% the faith to trust him. That's what I'm saying. That's how hated I was by the community. They did not care if these logs were coming from, I guess, quote unquote, a Smogon criminal. We'll take them. Thank you very much. As long as we can get NJNP out of here, we're good, bro. We're good. Thank you for these logs. So anyway, he gives them the real logs. Isa is talking to me and everything. Isa comes to me because they're all they have is the fake logs, and they have the real logs at the same time. Okay, so Brad proves to them that the logs are fake. Brad, I didn't know this at the time, but even Brad went ahead and faked some logs. Faked some logs to make the real ones look fake. And here's the thing about these logs about me ghosting. So there was 4 people guilty. There was Brad. If you don't know Brad, you should really know Brad. He was just known as Brad. Simply no. Right here. This is Brad. Brad Sharp. This is who he was. Ricardo, you guys know Ricardo, I'm sure, and your boy's truly NJNP, and we were ghosting Maddie Brolick, and I say ghosting with quotations. Let's see what I can find. What can I find? Let's see, Maddie Brolick versus White Queen. I wonder if it's somewhere here. Oh, here it is. White Queen. No, that's White Queen versus Coastline. Okay, no, it's nowhere to be found. Because I'm trying to figure out what else to use. All right, you guys are just gonna have to trust me, because that's gonna be a while to go back and find all that stuff. So yeah, okay. So yeah, it was Manny Brolick and White Queen. Basically, I was technically ghosting. I was telling Matt to go to certain mon and certain play. The thing was, like, another fact of the matter is Matt was not even listening to us. He was doing his own plays. We weren't in call. This was not planned at all. Like, this wasn't planned ghosting. I'll tell you where I was that exact day, because when I got my memory got refreshed, I was going to this vegan restaurant to pick up some food, and I was eating my food, and I picked up my phone, and notifications was going, Matt is playing White Claw. I'm like, oh crap, that's crazy. So I didn't want my boy. I'm looking at it, and the game's not going so well. I'm like, and Matt's like, dang, guys, I don't know what to do. And I'm just basically, in my head, I was being a good friend. And I was like, okay, Matt, I think this is what you should do, basically. And so, yeah, we basically went over some plays. I was like, all right, maybe she could do this on this and this. But it was like, but the thing is, like, another, like, thing that, like, chip away at this bullshit that Smogon was throwing at me. What we were doing, the quote-unquote ghosting that we were doing in the chat was basically what Smog's tourist chat at the time did 100% of the time. You could go on Smog's tourist chat as a complete newbie at that time when quote-unquote our ghosting was ghosting. If you went on Smog's tourist chat, you seen that same bullshit, like blatantly in front of TDs. Blatant. Just in front of them. And some people would get reprimanded, but like it was just the culture of Smogon at the time. It wasn't like the biggest but it got so bad going further that but Till ended up cleaning it up, quote unquote. But even still to this day, you could catch a play. And if you're any player at that time, it made no sense to not look at Smog's tourist chat. Like there were certain games where a dude would scream out, "Oh, watch out for grass knot, let's say grass knot thunderous on the hippo," and the person would be like, "Oh snap, I should think about that because like there's a bishop in the back and they want their hippo live. Let me go to my lob on here, okay? Let's just a random moss." And like, "Oh snap, he actually was grass knot." Ha! Everyone goes, "Ha! Oh my god, you're right." But it messed up games. It messed up games. It messed up the outcomes. So yeah, TDs took the information, took the logs, found out that what Brad had done was fake. Proceeded, and Isa got irritated at me thinking that I was trying to hide something. Honestly, I was one of the best people that you could have for the investigation. I was completely honest with everything that came to the table. You know, I got pissed. I got pissed at them and their bullshit. I was like, okay, here's the thing. World Cup was around the time as well, so I was like, they told me for a period of time that, oh, these logs are false. The accusations against you are false. You're fine. You should be able to play for World Cup. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to be playing for Teamies. That's fantastic. And then I get hit up with a PM 2 days later. Hold up, we found some more shit. Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's fantastic, bro. That's fucking fantastic. Oh, good show. Okay. So, you know, I was postponed again, feeling some type of way, wanted to throw hands with, especially wanted to throw hands with Isa. Oh my, we had, oh my god. Me and my boys, we felt all types of ways. All types of ways, man. Let me take this bite of this nugget. Alright. So Isa got so infuriated with it, he decided, okay, I'm gonna pass you guys on to Dexa. And Dexa was the one doing the undercover research on the event and everything, and the whole ghosting. So he, first of all, because of how the way Dexa treated us, Dexa can always go fuck himself. Dexa can always 100% go fuck himself. I see him and I would honestly kick the crap out of him. I don't really, I don't care. I don't care. Here's the thing, like, people, like, I mean, honestly, no, technically speaking, no, I'm not innocent. What I did, you know, was against the rules. But no, people still think that, like, I ghosted like Newrof did. Like, we were in call, or like we talked, like, actively in chat. We really, no, it wasn't like that. But yeah, no, they found ghosting, that ghosting continued in game 2 and game 3. Not only in game 1, and so yeah, that was that. So he hits us with this. Dexa comes, and Dexa's acting like a complete dick. And I tell him I'm telling him, wow, you're a complete dick. And he's like, oh, okay, thank you. You're banned and everything. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, we ended up banned. Got the 6 months. So let's go. Let's scroll down some more. Hold up, did I skip it? I think I skipped it. This thing, guys. Yeah, okay, here we go. Dexa, here we go. So as everyone knows, there has been a log of Manny Brawler being ghosted by NJNP, Bradshaw, Snowtop in his game 1 of series of White Queen for OST with her flowing back. While the log itself was not enough evidence for the decision, it led to further investigation by the TG team. When confronted, some of the involved parties admitted to it. Yeah, when it came down to it, Matt completely admitted to the whole situation. And like a lot of people, like a lot of my friends were like kind of mad about Matt like completely admitting it. But honestly, you know, he just did the right thing. He completely like basically Matt just came straight. He was like, I did it, but don't NJNP won his trophy. Do not like try to like, you know, punish him in any type of way. Just Matt being a fucking G, a fucking day one for all, and that's why he always will be a fucking day one with me. I love Matty Brawlick. All right. So when confronted, some of the involved parties admitted to it, while others denied. Got as far as providing screenshots that contradict the text log, implying it was faked. With the screenshots, we looked further and found major inconsistencies that show that the text log was indeed altered in several places. Though, from the reactions we got from some of the involved members, initially we believed many as were still true to what had happened. The users then refused to share any more screenshots that they could easily access and would consistently free of the modifications. Alright, so here's what Dexter did. And this is why I feel all types of ways about Smogon. So if you guys remember, and you guys can always go back and watch what we did yesterday, they said that they would not want, they don't want to touch personal information of a user or leak that information from the user, because well, it's against the law and you can get in trouble for going in like getting into person's access to a person's like messages, etc., that you are not allowed to. But did Smogon care in this situation for me? No. They gave zero fucks. So Dexter decided, hey yo, Isa, can I have your Facebook account? Can you give me access to your Facebook account? Change your password, whatever. Can I go in and can I see the 100% the full story? So Isa, being the snake he is, gave this man his account, and Dexter proceeded to go in to Isa's account and take everything that he needed. And he did that. Honestly, guys, here's the thing. If I was, let's say, a rich boy, or any of us, Matty Broad, if we were rich boys, we could have took Smogon to court. We would have had a legitimate case, and we would have been in court for a minute, all right? The case, of course, would have been over probably by now. But, yeah, we honestly could have done anything. So, here we go. Let's see. Right here. This does not mean anything regarding NJNP's trophy and money prize, since we have no reason to believe he was ghosted this run, which is completely true. I did everything right, by the book, won my games, blew everyone away by myself. Insanity. And so we keep going. Bullshit. So I'm like, well, yeah, I got call, guys, you know, it's whatever. I mean, honestly, it is what it is. So when this got announced, people were pissed. They were like, oh, honestly, they acted like someone had said that someone got away with murder. They felt all types of ways. They're like, okay, it's simple. It is so simple. Take away his trophy. He cheated. Take away the trophy. He cheated. They kept bringing up cases. He cheated. Bring up the trophy. Take away the trophy. And so this is when I found out that Smogon does not hold any ground. They do not hold any ground. If the community does not like you, you are screwed. If the tournament community does not like said player or believes said player have done bullshit and they want to alienate you and just blow you away, well, the community, even players who have no power but at least momentum, they will do that, and they blew me the hell away. So with so many people like ABR, who at P2, there was, oh, we're gonna go back. We're gonna call so many people out right now. Hold up. There were so many people. All right, get this money. Tokyo Tom. A lot of people went into this. Even Hodor, who now is cheating now. Wasn't at the time. I mean, he did cheat in the same tour, but it was super bad cheating. Was exactly right. The cheating that we did was basically what you would see in a Smogon, on a Smogon forums. Like, we didn't try to do it. It wasn't our intention. So anyway, everyone was against. Basically 80% of the tournament community wanted my trophy gone. So I remember the day perfectly. 2 months go by. Well, no, was it 2 months go by? I think it was 2 months. Hold up, I may be wrong. Maybe completely wrong. Let me go back for a second. How far away? It's like a month or so. Oh, I don't know. It felt like a month. That's for sure. No, it was actually like 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. Yeah, so 2 weeks. I'm on vacation and I'm chilling. I'm having a good time with my family. And I checked my phone because I got a notification from Facebook, and the words is like, "Oh no," and it's a link to the thread. I click the thread and I read this post and my heart breaks and I'm like, wow, there's literally no justice. After we, the TD team, post our original decision regarding NJNP keeping the trophy for winning OST, the general public opinion that this decision was faulty. The TD basically did not. The TD team did not stick to their guns. No, they basically crumbled to the people. And the TD team changed their stance on the matter. They removed my trophy, and they considered me the fact that I was not I did not deserve to win the tournament. So that was that, and even on top of that, they removed tournament players' voices and be able to speak in the tournament thread at that time. So basically, Smogon went back on their word, took away my trophy and everything, and that's why it reads now, Smogon Tournament Finals, no winner. So when players that basically called me out, like ABR, and said, no, he should never have his trophy, later hit me up and like, oh, no, bro, don't worry, you are the Smogon Tournament 12 winner. You know, that's that. So, yeah, that is, that's that, guys, on the matter, at least most of it. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, do hit me up with, if you guys want me to, go further into anything further, because I basically feel like I've covered basically all the bullshit and everything that went down. Yeah, it was just, you know, most of my friends expected me to quit Smogon, because I did take a break, because it was really frustrating at the time, because basically I just, you know, I got bullshitted, simple enough. So yeah, I took a break for Smogon for a clean amount of time. The only reason I came back because of my day ones, because of my friends. You guys would not know NJNP if it wasn't for my friends. So thank them, like, because it honestly, like, I was done with the bullshit. I was like, okay, this community clearly doesn't like me, and that's the thing, man. Like, this community is fucking trash. I feel this way. I've always felt I feel this way, especially after this event. There's been tons of times where I'll be loved by the community one moment and then hated the next moment because of something I say. And that's because people just get in their feelings. Smogon's just full of bitches. Simple. It's full of them. Everyone wants to be claiming that they're the best. No, you're not that good, okay? Deal with it. You're not as good as you think you are. And then and it's funny because they even get even mad when it's like multiple people saying it. It's like, okay, it's clear multiple people think you're trash, so deal with the fact that you're trash. Or deal with the fact that you're not better as said player. But, you know, that's just everyone, man. That's what everyone. I'm not gonna lie. I feel some type of way when people diss me and think I'm not as good as a certain type of player. You know, that's just people having opinions. So yeah, bro. It is a story. It is certainly a crazy one. Had a few reasons leave Smogon for the same reason. I mean, yeah, I mean it's a legitimate reason to leave Smogon. It's one of the reasons Smogon honestly hasn't progressed as a play. Honestly, Smogon should honestly be like way ahead of its time, or should have been replaced by now. This is they've gotten no competition yet. The only competition that they had was like PO. The only issue with that though, Smogon had like hosted PO, but then Smogon came, Showdown came along, and Showdown was the up and coming thing, so they switched their support for PO straight to Showdown now. Showdown the way it is, and Smogon and Showdown are just in another level. They have really no one to compete with, and there's people that came around like Poke Battle, which was like a point system type of competitive Pokemon that did not go off as well. So yeah, Smogon is the way it is now. Smogon's it's not a fantastic place. But that, you know, everyone, man. I mean, a lot of Smogon, essentially not Smogon, but a lot of Pokemon communities in general are pretty cancerous. I've seen my the Silver League of Smogon's rival. I've seen things like what's it called? There's this old gen place that's like basically the old gen Smogon. Is this? Okay, so like I don't see them being any competition with Smogon with a site like this. Like, I don't mean the Disney League, but this site, I don't know. I'm not. It's all right. Let's just compare the sites. Like, cause when you make a website, it's supposed to be like user friendly, you know. So if you type in Smogon.com, they have a very white background. They have their social media page at the front. Everything is clickable. It's not hard to navigate the site. You look at this site, the Silver League. Come to it. If you don't know anything about Pokemon, you're gonna go to this and be like, what the heck is this? The dark. You know, that's just something I've learned from business experience and everything. But yeah, I've never heard of them as well. So, but yeah, if you guys have any questions about the incident, shoot it to me and I'll answer that. But yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else really to. I was honestly worried about my anger getting the best of me, and I mean, I know I certainly came off aggressive in this video, and I was. You know, I'm not gonna act like it wasn't my. I was not gonna come off aggressive. No, that should not be a surprise at all. This talking about this certainly makes me feel some type of way about Smogon. I had a lot of issues. Oh, that's another thing I can bring up, and it was a fantastic argument by myself, and it gave Ice a headaches because the argument was legitimate. So you guys know how, and I talked about previously in the blue video, how Blunder, Blue Wing, etc. players basically got ghosted by Blue. But at the same time, in the recreation, those players got to play in the tournament, even though they got ghosted. So technically speaking, if you're going to punish me for the tournament, they should have been punished too. How's my case different from theirs? And I was exactly right. My case was no way any different from theirs. But their defense was, well, that was a previous team. We understand that though they made a mistake in that situation, we don't want to make that same mistake. Oh, that's fine and all, but you guys made that mistake. So I have the legitimate argument that I should not be punished because y'all made that previous mistake. You guys, and she's like, oh, we shouldn't have to take the backlash of our previous the previous heads of and the mistakes they made. Well, that's Danny and all, but no, like if you guys made that decision, there's nothing different from this scenario. There's been literally no rule that you guys announced or put out to change that. So I have a legitimate argument here, and that argument went back and forth, and yeah, it was complete bullshit. Blunder and Blue Wing all got ghosted the same, but me, I could not. They decided, oh no, NJNP, no, I'm sorry, man. You know, your case is different. Oh, in what way? Oh well, I'll tell you in what way. Blunder and Blue Wing were loved. Blunder was loved. Blunder at the time, you know, he had a popping YouTube channel like he does now. Okay, and he was a loved player by the community. No one was against him. So you know, the chances of that happening was fine, and it was a, you know, it was a weird case. The only thing like basically different from my case and theirs was that blue was like a head TD, so it kind of makes sense for them to trust blue because they're, you know, why would the head TD cheat and everything? And you know, the TDs have their flaws. The most recent TD Roses, who wasn't even TD for like a year, got busted for getting ghosted or ghosting. I don't remember exactly how that story went. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did the same thing, but no, I mean, like, that's the thing, guys. If you guys ever do want to get into the Smogon community and the community as a whole, and you want to, you have literally two options. Either you just ignore everyone, be a quiet guy, or when you do go in, you try to make friends with everyone. You try to stay cool. You try not to step on anyone's toes. Cause like basically, I came into Smogon guns blazing. I didn't come into Smogon as some people want you to. Like, I didn't come into Smogon kissing the ring or anything, man. No, I came into Smogon guns blazing, calling out everyone in my way. And right here, both seem pretty obnoxious, but I guess NJNP's done quite well. People did not like me, man. They did not like me. And they wanted to use me as an example, teach me a lesson, and yeah, that's that, guys. Anyway, hold on just a second. Let me just check something. But yeah, you guys have any questions, do submit them. I don't mind answering them, I guess, in my best way possible. If you guys have any questions on the events, basically. It could be, well, hey man, like, it took me 4 to 5 years to get good at the game. So it you know, some people have had a shorter span time of getting good at the game. Me, you know, it definitely took me a while. So don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged at all. Don't be discouraged. So just make sure you stay at it. Make sure you stay at it. Oh, do you have a question, buddy? And like, well, like one of the reasons why Isa was like determined for my downfall was because he hated my attitude and he felt like the community didn't need another cocky player. And so he did not want me to be rude and cocky to other players. He felt like I was just too arrogant to have a trophy. So he wanted to steal that and rip that away from me. He admitted, let's see, he was determined on taking that away from me. As you know, any snake would, I guess. And you know, we've talked since then, and I'm proud of myself how that went. Honestly, I could have been like super hot, blazing, and pissed, but no, I was I guess as calm as I could be. Just like simply like, why'd you do it? Like, what did I do to you? Because the thing was, I didn't do anything to him. I was nice to him. I helped him, and he just like randomly like just left the chat. Like, there was nothing, like I didn't effectively do anything with you. And you're probably wondering, well, how the heck was there still logs if he left the chat? Well, on Facebook, when you leave a chat, it'll show that you left the chat, but any messages like before you left, you can keep and you can view. So, you know, he left, but he could still go back to all those messages that we had talked about and discussed in that chat. So, yeah. Yeah, the ghosting, like Matt wouldn't, you know, the ghosting like wasn't even, you know, like this thing, it was unplanned. It wasn't like it was intentional or anything. Matt was not trying to really get ghosted. He was just trying to win his match, and our goal was to help our buddy win versus the infamous White Queen, you know. So yeah, that's that. Why didn't people just bring so yeah, that's a good question. Why didn't people just bring that versus White Queen? Well, White Queen, I mean, you could try that. AIM was like the only, like, before me, AIM was the only good player that played White Queen, and AIM did bring stuff like that. But the issue is with White Queen uses so many different stalls and built so many different types of various of stalls that you could try and prep the best stall you want. Especially along with the hacks that he gets in his games, it was basically like almost impossible to beat him. And White Queen was, I mean, AIM was the only one that did really good prep for White Queen. Everyone else bought just like that played him early rounds were like considered randoms and noobs and just bought their normal stuff. And White Queen was able to easily dismantle them with his knowledge. And yeah, so AIM got hacked out of his series. He played bad in one game, but I remember he played bad in like the game one first, but he got hacked out. And so I get White Queen in the OST coming up, and I'm like, oh god, I got White Queen. I was hyped though, cause I honestly, low key, like I really did like White Queen, and like I just loved how like he had so many different types of stalls, and okay, hey, type in hashtag teams if you guys want to see the teams that I prepped for White Queen, or want me to go over the matches that I did versus White Queen, and we can go over that if you guys want to. But I need to see some hashtag teams. If people don't want to see it, then we'll just end this. Cause I don't want to hold you guys up. So yeah, I just kind of want to chill with. Yeah, I've seen the OTPs. All right, not many people want to see the teams. That's fine. Yeah. But anyway, the guys, that's me going over OST 12 and what happened, what transpired. I was hoping to be joined by one of the people that are involved here with me, voice his thoughts, and Ricardo, but he's a busy man, wasn't able to join me sadly. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, fire it off real quickly. This is the last time I'm gonna ask, and we're gonna move on. Alright, seems that there's no question for me to answer, but if you guys do think of one later on, feel free to fire me a comment below, or just PM me on Discord. Perfectly fine. Hope you guys have a good day, and catch you guys later. Peace. Mon6 God is out. Oh wait, hold up. Was it a learning experience? I guess. I mean, I don't have any regrets. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the run. I don't know. I feel like I didn't really. I feel like there was nothing for me to learn. I just felt like I just got bullshitted, honestly, and I still feel like that way. If anything I learned was, what I learned was that Smogon, as I said before, if you're not liked, it's rough. It's rough on Smogon. It's rough on Smogon. I see sometimes, I even call players out. Smogon is a pretty brutal place. Shut up, Ella. Alright, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for coming through. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the video and everything, and peace again.